Hi guys, welcome to the stream today. We're playing a new game for the stream tonight. We're playing Italian Pizza Simulator tonight. And let's get the formalities out of the way. I would like to thank the developer and Keymaner for giving me a key to this game. Thank you very much. And let's get straight into it, shall we guys? And see where this leads. This is a pizza simulator making game where where people come to your place to get pizzas. So let's get straight into it, shall we guys, and see what this brings, shall we? So we can choose a pizzeria name, which I'm going to leave as is. We could randomise it or choose what we want. I'll randomise it. Let's randomise it. Pizza Fata in Casa. We won't skip the tutorial. Funds multiplier is the funds multiplier affects the amount of money you receive from completing orders. So we'll just leave it as the same. And reputation multiplier is reputation multiplier affects the reputation you receive for completing orders. So we just leave everything to these guys. And we won't skip the tutorial, and we can choose a logo as well. Being our name's got fatter in it, I'm gonna choose the fat chicken. As a child, my siblings and I spent summers in Grandma's house. We used to run through the vineyards in the mornings and learn how to cook by night. I can still remember the day she taught me her most precious and famous pizza recipe. That knowledge will stay with me for the rest of my life. Throwing knives are dangerous, guys. Throwing knives are dangerous. It's right there. Throwing a knife is dangerous. That's what it says right there, guys. And it is true. Throwing knives are dangerous. Me. I wonder if Grandma will let me. It's telling me movement. Movement. Let's make some moves. Use the movement keys to move your character. WASD. Right, fair enough. You know that one. Press 3 to continue. Right. I wonder if too quick for me, but I'm sure you guys got that. So yeah, this is all dug up. From the pictures, it was nice, but it's all dug up. I did play the demo of this game. I thought it was quite good. I really did. Grandma, Maya, have you been running around the tomatoes again? You're all dirty. No matter. Come. I'll teach you some basically recipes. Basically, I don't read quick enough to read all that, guys. So apologise. I do apologise for that. So press recipe for Grandma's tomato soup. Right, open the tab menu by pressing tab, obviously. Go to recipes. There's the tomato soup. Click on it, and it's quite a lot. You can actually pin the recipe as well. It's kind of like if you've seen games like Chocolate Factory Simulator and Cooking Simulator. It's kind of like that. So what we'll do is pin the recipe, because it's asking me to pin it. Then we need 165 grams of tomato, 10 garlic, 10 grams of garlic, 8 grams of olive oil, 6 grams of basil, 6 grams of oregano, and 5 grams of salt. That should equal to 200 grams. And the temperature we need between 60 and 75. And what we need for that is a pot. Heat up the stove. And we gotta stir it to prevent burning. And what you can do here, guys, is click on the maximum you want or how many you want, and it'll do it, and it'll do the amount of accordingly. So yeah, so we've done that. Yeah. What do we do now? Back out. Yeah, I'm assuming so. We got an encyclopedia. Let's have a look at the encyclopedia now. It's just trying to move moving speed and all that. And when we level up, recipe skills shops. No, we don't need any of that. Press tab again. Press done. Yes, this is it. Now read it carefully and go fetch the ingredient quickly. So head down to the basement, which the basement is over here, guys. No one's come in as yet, so I'm talking to myself, but the basement is over here. And luckily about this, guys, is we've got inventory slots, so we can put a lot of stuff in our inventory, so we don't have to keep coming down for things. So 1 garlic, so E to pick up the garlic. 2 garlic, actually. 2 garlic, so E to pick up garlic again. Or we could have picked, or what you can do is X to pick up many. So let's try that. Come forward with it so we can grab it properly. So X to pick up many. Basically picked up all of them there. Picked up all the garlic. So we need a jar of oregano. Or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called, but hopefully I am on YouTube, so please let me know if you're on. I should be on YouTube. I'll have a check in a second. So we want to pick up that one. So we want one of them. Want some salt. We want one of these. Tomato. Where's the tomato? Tomatoes are here. You don't say I've got a problem, so I shouldn't really have a problem. So we'll have a couple of tomatoes because we don't know how much sauce we're gonna need. So we have a couple of tomatoes. And the fresh ingredients we gotta pick from the kitchen outside. So once we get to the plant, picking fresh ingredients straight from the bush. Some ingredients can be obtained by picking from a bush or branch. I think that says branch. Use the interact button to pick up the ingredient, which in that case, guys, is the left mouse button, because that's what it's saying to do. So let's go and get the 6 leaves of basil, which again is upstairs. I saw it on the kitchen windowsill. So I saw it on the kitchen windowsill here. So what we're going to do is click 6 on. So yeah. Now this, to pin the recipe to the counter, step by step. By attaching a recipe to the counter, you can check whether the ingredients match. Additionally, while pouring, when the ingredient quality reaches the required amount, pouring will automatically stop. Yes, so we don't have to worry about the pouring situation, guys. We can carry on pouring. Once it's got to the desired amount, it'll stop pouring. 1 second, guys. I just want to check something. 1 sec. We should be on YouTube. 1 sec. Let's have a little butchers. Yep, we are live on YouTube, folks. We are live on YouTube. So, you've got all the ingredients. Well, we've got all the ingredients, so. So Q, press Q. Q. Pin the tomato sauce recipe to the pot. So right. Press Q. While working in the kitchen, cooking shouldn't be tedious. Manual interaction with objects, pouring, mixing, etc. can be interpreted. I think that's intended in 2 ways. Press and hold the interaction button for the entire duration of the interaction, e.g. while pouring, releasing the button ends the interaction. 2. Press to start, then press to end. A single press of the button begins the interaction, and another press of the same button ends the interaction. Right, next page. Cooking shouldn't be tedious. After you begin the interaction, you can control the object using the analog sticks, mouse, or the movement keys. Default W was that. Which is W was sad or something. WSAD. Wasad. What I'm going to call it. Wasad. Yeah. Or pressing Wasad. WSAD. So we need to add, what do we need to add? We need to add 6 basil, so press number 6 to get to the basil, or 7 to get to the basil, and we need to add the basil. First of all, let's pick up the thing and put it on the stove. Press 8 and place it on the stove. Although I haven't said that, no, don't do that quite yet because it's gonna cook it in it. So we wanna take that off the stove because you don't have to do the stove. It automatically cooks you as soon as you put it on the stove. So we don't want to do that. So put it back down or drop. Right. So we want 6 basil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10 grams of garlic. 1, 2. So that's two garlic. And it's saying that adding excessive amounts of ingredients will cause the recipe to fail. So add ingredient to pot olive oil. So let's go to 4. So this is going to be the difficult one. So we need 8 of these. So we got 4 and 8. So slowly. I thought someone coming on Twitch then. I was going to say welcome in. But obviously not. It's me always seeing things. So we need push 2 for oregano. So oregano, we need 6 of that. So just a little bit. There we go. And we need 6, and we need 5 salt. 5 of salt. And we need 165 of tomato. Does that mean chopped? Does that mean chopped tomato or just plunked in tomato? Let's have a look. Oh. Just plunked in tomato. Match with the recipe. What's in the bowl? Forget what recipe you were making, or perhaps you wanted to experiment a little. Yeah. Forget what recipe you were making, or perhaps you wanted to experiment a little. In the mixing bowl, when you look at whatever container you were using to mix, when you look at whatever container you were using to mix ingredients, whether it's a bowl or a pot, you will find an icon informing you if the contents are consistent with a particular recipe. Press Z to continue. So, yep. So we want to pick it up. And again, E to pick it up. And we want the 7, right? And place it on the stove. Just like Grandma taught you. If a recipe requires cooking, place the required ingredients in a pot and then place it on the stove. Transforming process. The ingredients are properly cooked when they reach the recipe's required temperature in the pot. When the process bar is full, you will receive the recipe results. Be careful not to burn the ingredients. Yeah, basically, I'm not, because just in case it's cooking, I don't want to burn the things. I'm going to be quick. Press E to pick it up. What's the temperature of this? 60 to 75. So mixy. It's all mixy. Ooh, that was close. That was. Ready yet? Didn't read that quick enough. I have to get quicker. Time for the dough. Let's go with the dough. Open tab. Recipes. Click on small dough, and we need 70 grams of flour or whatever that is. Yeah, flour. Water. Olive oil. 40 grams of water. 5 grams of olive oil. 5 grams of salt. And 5 grams of yeast. And for this, we need a mixing bowl and a wooden spoon. I'll pin the recipe, and let's go and get the, so we need the flour. How about we put all these down first? So we're going to need that. So how about we put all these down first? So we don't get confused. So drop. So we need to drop that as well. So drop that. We need the salt, we need the olive oil. We don't need the tomatoes, so we can drop the tomatoes. 5 and 6. Drop tomatoes, drop tomatoes, drop the tomatoes, drop the tomatoes. I like the physics in this as well. And number 6, we need a wooden spoon. So, yeah, so we drop the tomato. So we need those. So we need the yeast, which is underneath here. So pick up the yeast by pressing E. So we need the yeast, we need the flour. Although the flour is here also, so we can pick it up from here. We need the flour. And we need the water. Remember, the dough can sense your fear. Don't be scared of it, or else it will not work out. Well, mix all the ingredients in a bowl, which is over here. I'm going to do that just yet. Walk over to it, so it's telling me to pin it to the bowl, so we'll pin it to the bowl. We need flour first, so flour. We need 70 grams of flour. Welcome in on YouTube. Welcome in. If you want to chat, you're more than welcome to. So we need 70 grams of flour. Yeah, this is a very chill game today, people. This is a very chill game. I thought we'd do this for a change, because, as I said at the beginning of the stream, I had a key off the developer. So yeah, I thought I'd give this a whirl instead of doing a video on it tonight. So yeah, that's because I was going to do Jurassic Park, but I I decided not to in the end. So we need to add water now. So we need 40 grams of water. Yeah, I decided not to in the end, folks. I decided not to do Jurassic Park. I'll do Jurassic Park next week. I decided to do this one instead. Nice relaxing chill game and making pizzas. Speaking of pizzas, folks, what is your favourite pizza? Let me know in the chat what your favourite pizza is. Mine's a bit controversial. Mine's mine's definitely a bit controversial. Mine's a bit ham and pineapple. Mine is. Some people say that pineapple don't belong on pizza. I would like to get your opinion on that, folks. Do you reckon pineapple does belong on pizza? I'll, you know, let me know. You reckon pineapple belongs on pizza? It's a very controversial controversial debate, isn't it? Whether pineapple belongs on pizza. So we need olive oil next. So 4 for the olive oil. We need 5 grams of olive oil. So we've got to be careful with this. Just a little bit more olive oil. I like the way the mixtures work on this as well. Look, you can see the olive oil in there with the water and that, and the way it's separated. Because that's how it would be in real life as well, you know. It'd be all separated. I like the way they've done that. So we need 5 grams of salt, which is underneath 3 here. Yeah, and we need 5 grams of yeast, which the yeast is at number 6 over here. So let's put the yeast in, shall we? And then we need a wooden spoon. And we can go mixy. And you know when it's done, because that pizza bowl fills up right to the top. So you know it fills up. So you know when it's done. Can go as quick or as fast as you like, guys. Mamma mia, that's some well-mixed pizza dough. I've never seen so much gluten before. You definitely weren't afraid of it. So we need to pick up the dough to put away the wooden spoon. So press 8. That's what I would like to see. If the developers that are listening, I would like to see when you press 7 again, say your wooden spoon's underneath 7. When you press 7 again, the wooden spoon disappears. Instead of going to the next slot. If you press 7 again, the wooden spoon disappears. I'd like to see that. So what we're going to do right now is, folks, we got to press E to pick up the dough. Not pick up the bowl. Or could be the bowl. I don't know if we have to pick that up. But I don't think so. Yeah, just pick up the dough. Yep, we picked up the dough. And we need to roll it out over here where the rolling pin is. So plunk the dough down like so. And get your rolling pin by pressing E. And roll it out. And again, you've got to move your mouse or whatever you're using to roll back and forth to however the big the pizza's going to be. Well done, dearie. Now pour the sauce you prepared earlier on the pizza dough. So, again, we possibly could put the rolling pin down, folks, because we don't need it. Apart from when it falls on the floor. Don't let your rolling pin fall on the floor, folks. Don't let your rolling pin fall on the floor. It's the worst that can happen. So we need to get the sauce now. Pick up the sauce. So we need a ladle. Yeah, we need the ladle. So pick up the ladle. We could bring the pot closer to the dough, but I don't think we're gonna need to do that. So yeah, pick up some of that. Go over to here. Oh, right. Okay, 9. A. Where do we go with this? Where do we go over here with this? I see. So we place that down again. And obviously with this sauce here now, which I prepared earlier in the thing, it didn't spill. What we can do is we gotta be able to get the sauce in that area. Basically just tip it. $50 grams of sauce. Now we gotta spread it out. Spreading the sauce. Spoon in the hand, you can spread the sauce on the pizza using the wooden spoon. Try to stay within the lines to give it an even layer. So we get the wooden spoon now. We get the wooden spoon, which is 7. And we gotta stay within the lines, guys. Which I'm not very good at, so I might go over the lines. But I'll try and not go over the lines. In fact, I don't think you can, tell you the truth. I tried that in the demo, and I don't think you can for greens and just for greens, and I don't think you can, to be honest. Well, you can't go over too much anyway. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can't go over too much. Yeah, you definitely can't go over. Now that looks perfect to me, but yeah, that there's a little bit in there. We'll sort that out. Yeah, that looks perfect. So we gotta get. And we've got to put the spoon down because we're going to have no room otherwise, so put the spoon down. Are these all outside? I don't remember these aren't. It's not outside. It's got to be indoors and then it's or is it down in the basement? Have a look, it might be down in the basement. Yeah, it's down in the basement. It don't particularly show you very well, does it? It is down in the basement now. Need mushrooms. There's not much room in here, you know. There's really not much room in here. But they definitely said they wanted mushrooms, so we're gonna go with 9. And mozzarella cheese. So 0, pick up mozzarella cheese, and we got the top and cut into shreds. We cut these to shreds. Hello, Dragon. How are you doing today? What do you mean by that, Dragon? Oh, you mean on the pizza dough? I did clearly go over it, didn't I? On the sauce, I did clearly go over it. Yeah, you're right. You can't go over too far, though, to be honest. So we need to go to the cutting board now. So let me just put these ingredients down. So okay, pick up the knife. Chopping and slicing. Carefully sharpen to cut a vegetable. Place it on the cutting board, then use the knife on the vegetable. No way, really? Gotta use a knife on the vegetable? Really? I wouldn't have guessed that if you didn't tell me. So, what we're gonna do is put the ladle down. Let me just, I put the ladle down somewhere so we've got some room to, put the, mozzarella cheese back in our inventory. Yeah, well, they would do if they're ported, to be honest. They would look terrible on the console, wouldn't they? If they're ported. Because most of them are, really. Most of the cooking ones are ported from PC to console. And they don't look right. Press E to pick it up. We want a bell pepper. So, okay, bell pepper on the table, and chop that up. Okie doke. Oh, get me knife. I can't use that one. Get me knife. Well, I can use that one, but choppy. Mushroom. Get the mushroom. It's not mushroom in here, you know. Definitely not mushroom, but you know. And we go choppy with the mushroom also. Mozzarella. Let me just get all these pizza slices in first if I can, though. Yeah, let me just like say what it says to do. So we need 9. And we need to put on pizza. So, put them in any order you like. So I'm going to do. We only need 3 of them anyway. It says 30 grams, so we only need 3 anyway. So we need the mushrooms next. But I'm going to chop up the mozzarella first. So 8. Put the mozzarella down. Pick up the knife and just use this one. And we can put the knife down again, I believe. So put the knife down and pick up the mozzarella. So we got it in our inventory. Now we want to do... We can actually put the tomato down because it didn't ask for tomato yet, did it? Oh, yes it did. So we definitely need to put something down. So let's go with 2 first. And put that down somewhere. Pick up the mushrooms. And place them on or we can just put, I'm gonna put ...20 grams of mushrooms, and we got the mozzarella, so we might as well do that as well. So 8, and put the mozzarella on as well. Yep. Right, that's done with the mozzarella. So we need a tomato now, which we have got the tomato in 7. So let's put the tomato down. Like I said on this game though, I do like the physics, the way the tomatoes and that move around. I do like that. So put the knife down again, folks. Yeah, put the knife down. Don't go walking around with knives, folks. That's dangerous. You don't want to do that. You definitely don't want to do that, folks. So walking around with the knives, you definitely don't want to do that. Yep. So now what we need to do is pick up the wooden paddle, which this thing here is a wooden paddle, so... I'm gonna have to put something down. So 0. Put that knife down. So we're gonna have to get the wooden paddle. So press E to pick up the wooden paddle. Alright, so we don't need to do that yet. So apparently, put everything down first. I reckon. Put that down so we can get some that down. Put the salt down, or whatever it's called, salt. Put the olive oil down. So we got some spares. Now we need to grab some wood by pressing E. Any kind of wood. Press E. Don't know how much wood, but how much wood? 3 pieces of wood, and how many did I pick up? 1. So yeah, 3 pieces of, I picked up 4 pieces of wood now. Open the oven door, and let's put the wood in the oven door. And just like that, just look at that, those flames. It's time to feed them some pizza. No, it goes away too quickly. I don't get that straight away. It goes away too quickly. So we need 0 to pick up the flappy paddle thingamajig. even though it's not a flappy paddle, but you know what I'm getting at, guys. So, get the flappy paddle thingamajig. Get the pizza, put it on the flappy paddle thingamajig. You can't go wrong, because you can't. If you go like that, the pizza don't fall on the floor, which is a bit of a disappointment, but... And now, we just go and put the pizza in the oven chamber. Although we have to keep an eye on the pizza, don't overbake it. That's the other problem we got, guys. We just don't want to overbake the pizza. Oh, that looks a bit burnt. It looks ready. Remove it from the oven and set aside to cool. Alright, fair enough. Where do we set it aside? On the side here? Or do we, where can we set it aside? Oh, set it aside over where we picked it up from. Fair enough. There we go. Great job, whatever your name is in this game. You made your first pizza. Now go play in the garden. So I've got to go and play in the garden now. So let's go and play in the garden. I don't know what I'm going to do in said garden, but she wants me to play in the garden, so... But that was a long time ago, and Grandma's been gone for years. Time to return to the warm Tuscan sun and put what Grandma taught me to good use. At this point, folks, it was all a dream, but they were only doing the tutorial at that point, so... The board in the kitchen shows the current order. Use it to know what to do. Right. Because there's a board in the corner, apparently. I didn't see that board, but the board in the kitchen. So there's a board in the kitchen. I didn't see that board, but... You know, I'm sure somewhere along I would have saw it, but I didn't. So, remove the garbage. It's gone all old now, innit? I've got to remove the... It's a typical frigging simulator now. You've got to remove all the... You've got to remove all the garbage. It's a typical simulator now, isn't it? You've got to remove all the garbage before you can do anything. Luckily about this game now, once you press on the garbage bit, once you get near the garbage and you press E, it gets rid of the whole lot. Which I like about this game. I did say that in the demo when I played it. I do like that about this game. In other games, when you press the button to get rid of the garbage, it only gets rid of little bits. But this gets rid of the whole lot. To see that there, press E to get rid of the garbage and it gets rid of the whole lot. I do like that. I do like that indeed. I do like that. I've got to get rid of one more. Where's the one more garbage? Oh, the one more garbage is over here. Oh, so this is the board they're on about. Oh, I see. So I've got to remove the garbage from the cellar, from the basement now. I've got, oh, very well done. Ooh. One. You know what I would hate? Is if this turned into a horror game now with all these spider webs about. I would really hate that. Yeah, welcome in. If you want to chat on YouTube, you're more than welcome to. Sorry I didn't mention you before, but if you are the same person that I think you are, you're still in here and you're able to talk, but perhaps you're a different person, I don't know. So welcome in anyway. One more. Where is this messy pup? Gotta be here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Luckily, there are some stuff left. However, not a lot. So does this mean I've got to order some? Yes, it means I've got to order some. So, and I've only got 500 to speak of. So, yeah. So, what does it say I need to buy? Does it say I need to open monument? So go back 1 second. What does it say I need to buy? Let's have a look what I need to buy. Go press tab again. Add to cart, garlic bulb, tomato bag, cutter, I presume that's some kind of cheese, and a jar of mozzarella. So garlic, bag, yeah, no, ham. That's ham, isn't it? Prosciutto, yes. There we go. I've got it now. Prosciutto and jar of mozzarella. There we go. One second, guys. I just gotta do something. 1 second. I'll be back in 1 second, guys. Welcome in on Twitch. Welcome. Welcome in on Twitch. You can chat in the chat as you want to on Twitch. You're more than welcome to. You can chat in the chat as you're more than welcome to. So let's get back straight into this, guys. Sorry, I'm a bit out of breath there, but I was just slightly doing something, so that's why I'm a bit out of breath. But I'm back. So let's So where to go now? So let's Is it up the stairs? No. Yeah, it's telling me to go that way, isn't it? Yep, there's the boxes. So let's pick up all the ingredients. Pick up. We don't want to quite open them yet. Put the box down, drop the box on the floor. There we go. Now we can open it. Oh, and the box should automatically disappear. Should do. And yeah, first customer, I guess. Didn't do that quick enough. Again, I didn't do that quick enough. Take my first order. So the first order is an easy one. Small dough. Small 150 grams of dough, 50 grams of tomato sauce, total 220 gram, additional mozzarella and prosciutto, 30 grams, and 15 grams of mozzarella. So we'll take that, and if we reject it, we minus 10. Failed order penalty 146. If we do it right, we get 41 coin, or whatever those are, and 293 reputation. Order board. Well, obviously. So you don't have to remember everything. The order board is your go-to place for all information regarding your order. So it's never out of sight or out of mind. So the order board is over here, and what did he want? He wanted a size small dough, 125 gram, sauce, 50 gram of sauce, and 15 grams of mozzarella, and 30 grams of prosciutto. I think it's prosciutto. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I think it's prosciutto. Again, person on Twitch, if you want to chat, you're more than welcome to. If you want to chat on, you're more than welcome to. So we got to go to recipes. Tomato sauce first, which is pin the recipe. And he wanted 50, didn't he? So the minimum we can make is 200 grams. So I suppose we could use that for other pizzas. Because the minimum we can make is 200 and he only wanted 50. So to do that, we need a pot. We need to put it on the stove, heat it up, and prevent it from burning. Fair enough. That seems reasonable, folks. That does seem reasonable, doesn't it? So we'll just put these down. So put that down. Put the prosciutto down. I don't know where I'm going to put that. Put the prosciutto down over there. 3 bag of tomatoes over here. If you can put them in there. So I'm not going on the way downstairs from. So, and that we need to place somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to place that. So place that on the floor somewhere. Because again, I'm not going downstairs from. So I'm just gonna play some willy-nilly. May look horrible for you folks. We get for people with OCD. May look horrible, but like Dragon, for example, he's got to have things nice and tidy. So if you're still here, Dragon, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry it's in your OCD into haywire, but again, yeah, I am really sorry. I'm sorry it's in your OCD into haywire. Whoever has OCD, I'm sorry he's sending you into haywire, but make the sauce. So we need a tomato. The one. We need a tomato. Was it 2 tomatoes? Well, we'll get 4 of them anyway, so we need a tomato. Uh, 10. So, let's just say tomato. And we plunk in there. Plunk in tomato. Yeah. Garlic. Can we just plunk in the garlic? Or do we have to chop the garlic up? I think we're going to have to chop the garlic up. So, yeah, put the garlic down. Pick up the knife. And choppy. So, yeah, put the knife down. Because you don't want to run with knives, folks. Yeah, don't want to run with knives. Actually, you don't want to walk with knives, to be honest. Put the knife down. So we pick up all of these because we don't know what we need, how many we need. So, I think it's 2, wasn't it? If I remember rightly, 1, 2. And we gotta go downstairs anyway for the olive oil. So I believe it was down here. If I can, I think we had some stuff still down here, so I believe down here. Well, we've got the salt and oregano, but I suppose got the salt. Put some of that. We need some oregano. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure I spotted it somewhere. There we go. Oh. Pick up that garlic. We don't want to leave it down here. We don't want to leave it smelling out the place. I might as well bring up the water as well, might I? Because we're going to need that. And we might as well bring up... Have a look. I think we might have that upstairs, but I think we're going to need the... So... yeah, so... Olive oil, which... says we need, so we'll put the olive oil... actually, I think we can do them in different order. So... Yep. And 5. oregano. Sorry if I'm pronouncing those words wrong, guys, but yeah, sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but yeah. Oregano we should be done now, and we need Jesus, it's been a few years. That plant's lasted well, innit? That plant's lasted well. Been a few years and it's like the plant's still alive. And 60 to 70 degrees. So we need the wooden spoon. Where's the wooden spoon? Let me pick up the wooden spoon first. Where's the wooden spoon? Where is this pixie wooden spoon? Would it be in the drawers? Let me have a look. Oh, there's a wooden spoon. You're trying to hide from me, weren't you, spoon? You pesky little thing, yeah. So, pick up the pot. Hey. And don't forget your wooden spoon ready. Get your wooden spoon ready. There we go. You don't want to mix it. You don't want to burny. You don't want to burny. You want to mixy. You don't want to burny. 60 to 75. Righty. Ooh. So, plunk that down. Open the menu and go to recipe. We need small dough, which is done for me with 70 grams of flour, 40 grams, which we did before, 40 grams of water, 70 grams of flour, 40 grams of water, 5 grams of olive oil, 5 grams of salt, and 5 grams of yeast. And I forgot to pin the recipe, that might help, mightn't it? So we need the mixy bowl. We need the mixy bowl. Place the mixy bowl down, and we need I bought the water up. I presume I just need to get the flour and yeast now. I put the water and another roll up and the salt. So 3, put the salt down, 4, 5 and 6, 5 and 6. Yeah, again, I don't know if somebody heard me earlier on. What's your favourite pizza? Chat. What's your favourite pizza, chat? Let me know. Mine is controversial, like I said. Mine is pineapple on pizza, pineapple on ham, Hawaiian as they call it. So, is that your favourite? Let me know whether it is your favourite. I'm gonna need to have a look downstairs for the otherwise I'm gonna need to buy it. And have we got the money to buy it? The bag of flour. We'll pick up that, and we need a bag of yeast. Bag of yeast. Bag of yeast. There's a bag of yeast. I'll tell you something though. These ingredients must last a very, very long time. Because I don't know if it's been months or years we've been shut because grandma's been gone a long time now, I think. And I don't know if it's been years or what. So what will we need? We need flour. We need 70 grams of flour. No, don't put it down, you silly Billy. 70 grams of flour. Now we can put it down. Water. Pick up the water. Oh, just a little over. Damn it. It should still work out alright. If I was just a little over, but pick up the olive oil. 5 grams of olive oil. Bang on. Look at that. Bang on, man. Bang on for that. And salt. We need 5 grams of salt. 2, 3, 4, 5. And to those of you that on the right hand side there, you'll see how much stuff I've got in the things. I overdone it on the water ever so slightly. Overdone it on the water ever so slightly. Everything else though I've got perfect so far. So we need the yeast now, so we need to pop this down. And we need the good old yeast, which the yeast is in 3. So we need the good old yeast. And how many of the yeast we need? We need 5 grams of yeast or so. So 5 grams of yeast. There we go. So we need to put the yeast down on the table also, and we need the mixy wooden spoon now. Mixy wooden spoon, folks. Mixy wooden spoon. Oh God, no, I don't know how long this will take, but What do I do now? I'm sure it all happened automatically before. It's not doing anything now. It says I gotta cook it to 27. So I don't know, I'm trying to do this again. Now I've got it pinned. I didn't have it pinned before. Now I've got it pinned. Let's try this again. Put the bowl down. Fair enough. Hit the flour. Don't run the flour. Yeah, we're actually doing it properly now, folks. We're actually doing it properly. If you pin it, you can't go wrong, you see. You can't go wrong, you can't overfit it. That's where I went wrong before, I think. I think I was overfitting it. I think I was overfitting it, folks. I was definitely overfitting it. See, you can't go wrong with it now. So we put that down again by pushing the right mouse button and pick up to the east. Pick up the yeast, then we can use a wooden spoon and I think that'll work now. Yay, so that'll work now. It should work now. So put that down. 7 wooden spoon, and that should work now. Here we go. Mixy mixy. Wooden spoony. And the mixy mixy wooden spoony. We need to pick up the dough. Put the dough put the wooden spoon on. Even though we're gonna have to pick it up in a second, but put the wooden spoon down. Get the dough. Put the dough down. Get the rolling pin. Rolly, rolly. Rolly, rolly, Mr. Pin. Rolly, rolly. Rolly, rolly, Mr. Rolling Pinny. Let's call him Rolly. Rolly, rolly, Mr. Rolling Pin. Mr. Rolly, rolly, rolly. You've got to roll, Mr. Rolly. So put the rolling pin down without it's falling about. Here we go. Pick up the dough. That what we'll do is pick up that and the ladle. Because what we can do is add this to the thingamajig. Pick up that. No, that's the wrong thing to do, folks. And we can put that in there. So then we can get Mr. Daddle over here. Mr. Daddle. And scoop the ladle. We're gonna go. I'm gonna pour Mr. Saucy over there, and we get Mr. Wooden Spoon. Put him down somewhere because we don't need him over here. We need him over here at some point. So get Mr. Wooden Spoon, which I forgot over here. Mr. Spoony. Mr. Spoon. And then we go spready. Don't matter if I go over, guys. I'm not gonna be a perfectionist about this. That'll do. Mr. Wooden Spoony over there. So now we need 15 grams of mozzarella. So let's just pick up some mozzarella out the jar over here. Which we can take an ingredient out of the jar and chop it and put him on the pizza. Then go and get the prosciutto. And go and get the prosciutto and choppy. Put the knife down. Press X to get the whole lot, because just in case we need it. Now replace this. There. And we need to get the prosciutto now, which is ham to those in England. As well, Italian ham anyway. But to me it's ham. But it is Italian ham apparently. So it is kind of nice, really, prosciutto. It is nice. I've heard of it. It is nice. It is. I've never tasted it though, I don't think, to be honest. I've never tasted prosciutto. I could have. I really don't know the difference. So, even though I think it's got a different taste than normal ham now. It has in it. If I remember, I'm not a ham connoisseur. Those of you in Italy are probably a ham connoisseur and probably know different types of ham. But I am not a ham connoisseur, folks. I am not a ham connoisseur at all. To be honest with you, folks, I'm not a connoisseur of anything really, but you know. So we'll just put the knifey down, because you never know, oh no, not that. We've invented that anyway, so that don't matter, but we're gonna put knife down, we're gonna put knifey. And we're going to want to get the prosciutto and pick them all up at once. Then we can get Mr. Paddle over here, Mr. Flappy Paddle. I'm going to call it Mr. Flappy Paddle. And we'll need to put another piece of mozzarella on it then, to bring it down. I'll put too many pieces on, that's a problem. So I'm going to pick up the pieces. And you want one piece of mozzarella, there we go. As it tells you here, I presume, one slice of mozzarella, one slice of prosciutto, one slice of mozzarella is 15. So what's a slice of prosciutto then? Slice of prosciutto is 10 and we needed 30 of that. So yeah, 10 and 3. slice of prosciutto is 10G. So we needed 30 of that. So yeah. And a slice of mozzarella is 15. So we overdid it on the mozzarella. But hey ho. That's a hey ho and Pippa Dandy moment. And if Dragon was here, he'd get that reference. It's a hey ho and Pippa Dandy moment. But you know. Yeah, as it's saying there, guys, on Twitch, it's saying there is a Ko-Fi link that you can go to that you can donate to my channel if you wish to, guys. If you wish to, you can donate to my channel. So if you do wish to, you don't have to though, guys. But if you want to, there is a donation link on the left, and there is a QR code on the right, so you can scan with your mobile phone. So that's if you want to, though, guys. No pressure, no. I'm not pressuring you at all. No pressure. Only if I do good content, guys, and you want to support the channel, you can do by all means. You can support me by all means. Not a problem. Get Mr. Flappy Paddle here. Make sure the oven's plugged in warm, which it should be by now because it's a chamber oven, so. So. Let's just place this down. It's a bit burnt, but let me just place this down. Number 9, so we can get us a boxy. So we can get us an empty boxy. Q. E. I2 Flappy Paddle. And put in the pizza box. And put the Flappy Paddle away. Put in 9. Put the pizza in the pizza box. Now pick up the pizza box. And put it to the delivery service. I put that down and go. Oh, I got 100% from that. Perfecto! I got a perfect pizza from that, so resume. I leveled up. You gained a level of mastery. Many activities such as cutting ingredients and order fulfillment help you become better at your craft. Once you level up, you can develop your skills by spending points on new abilities in the skill tab. Where's the skill tab at? Have a look where the skill tab is. I think it's time I think about my... Oh, this is where I get to design my own box. How do I get to design my own box? Where do I go to design that? Oh, how, yeah. You know what, guys? I think I'll finish it early today. I think unless somebody else... yeah, I think I'll finish it early today. I think, to be honest. Let me just do these shopping things I gotta do, then we'll call it a day. We want a bag of onions, a bag of chilies, a jar of green olives, a bag of mushrooms, bag of peppers, and there we go, guys. We have bought the stuff for next episode, I believe. Or let's go and see what we're going to need to do for the next episode, shall we? Let's get that boxy. Let's go and get our next order, then we can do it for the next stream we do, if you guys want to see more of this. So yeah, let me know in the chat or in the comments after the fact if you want to see more of this, because tomorrow we're going to play Corsair Cove. Yeah, tomorrow is Corsair Cove, guys. So, yeah. So this won't be back until next week if you guys want to see it. So let me know in the chat if you want to see it, guys. I think, be honest with you, what time is it? 9:30. Yeah, I think we should call it for today. Yeah, so... Luckily they don't smash. That's going on the floor. That's going in the bin. Don't worry, folks. I'm going to be hygienic. That's going to go in the bin. Even though it's a 5-second rule, but I'm not going to be disgusting. That's going to go in the bin. I'm going to throw that away. Put the wood back and all this we can. Don't need that. Put the wood back and I'm going to pick up the rest. And again, I would put them down in the cellar, folks, but I'm going to put them down here where they're easy to get to. Yeah. I'll see what the next order is, guys, but I won't actually do it in this live stream. I know I'm slower than normal people. I don't do it quite quickly as normal people, but I want a large dough, so we'll accept that for the next episode. Accept that for the next next live stream, which will be next week, because I want to play Corsair. We're going to play Corsair Cove tomorrow, so this will be next. What day is it today? Wednesday today, and this will be next Wednesday, I reckon. We'll do it because we know what to do now. So we'll rush a few things. So it'll be next Wednesday, I reckon. Leftovers. If you have any leftovers from the previous recipe in the container, you can pour them into the trash. However, if you don't want to waste food, it's best to pour them into another container. Just or whatever container is perfect for this. Those are the things we bought. So yeah, that'll be it for today's stream, guys. Sorry I wasn't quite on the ball today, but we should have done the tutorial beforehand. But as it is new, and you guys want to see the whole thing, so I thought I'd do the tutorial first. So yeah, yeah. So I'll do that in the next stream, guys. I'll save this now, so you can see me save it. I'll save it. Auto save, because it auto saves apparently. So I'll auto save it. And we'll come back next week, next Wednesday, guys. We will come back and play a bit more of Italian Pizza Simulator. By the way, guys, tomorrow, as I said, will be Corsair Cove. So, yeah, Corsair Cove tomorrow, and Saturday will be Spin the Wheel Saturday, and Sunday we'll be playing another episode of Kingswell on Sunday as well. So that will be on my second channel on Sunday, will be the Gaming Lane streams on my second channel. That's Sunday at 3:45 PM. Saturday, also, I will remind you tomorrow, will be on YouTube main channel, will be Spin the Wheel, which I also remind you tomorrow. And on Tuesday next week, we'll be playing Jurassic World Evolution 3, and Wednesday next week we'll be back playing Italian Pizza Simulator, and Thursday next week we'll be playing more Corsair Cove. And I'm planning on getting more games as well that we can stream. So yeah. So as well, guys, I will mention it one more time. There is a link in the left-hand corner to a Ko-Fi donation link. That if you do want to donate to the channel, you're more than welcome to. And there is a QR code that will take you to the same link where you can donate, but via your mobile phone. So you don't have to type in the link. So you can just scan the QR code, it will take you to the link, and you can support me there if you guys want to. There's no pressure on doing that though, guys. Your follow and your subscription is enough. So once again, guys, thank you all for being here today. Thank you, Dragon, for popping in the chat and saying hi and all that jazz. Thank you for the viewer on Twitch. Thank you for being here also. And I'll see you all next time, guys. I'll see you all. Actually, not next time. I'll see you all tomorrow with Corsair Cove. Catch you all tomorrow, guys. 8 o'clock GMT. Catch you all tomorrow with Corsair Cove.
Learning how to stand when the ground gives out. Getting used to quiet when the noise dies down. I can see the damage when